Gobekli Tepe is a magnet for buried truths. It's over 12,000 years old, ringed with towering T-pillars, and it shatters tidy timelines. So yes, excavations were slowed on purpose. The pattern is deliberate. Here's the timeline they won't narrate. Only 5 to 10% has been opened, because access is managed from the top. Slow science became the pretext. Stone is fragile. Control tightened. Carvings are fragile. Pits were reburied. Soils are fragile, used to justify pauses. Expose less, fence more, backfill fast. Limits became policy, not exception. Every layer recorded, then sealed. Backfilling wasn't optional, it was directive. Rain, roots, heat rolled out as cover. The message: keep layers out of sight. Control first, discovery later, maybe. 1990s, Klaus Schmidt and teams opened the story. After 2014, ministries centralized decisions. Schindlerfa Museum anchors local control. The DAI remains, now within a tighter frame. Conservation ramps up, and access narrows. 2016, Davos, WEF-linked sponsors pledge funding. Up to $15 million over about 2 decades, with National Geographic alongside, money for protection and visitor optics. That isn't neutral, that's leverage. The WEF hosted the stage and the story. Officially, it doesn't manage the site. Practically, access mirrored sponsor optics. Permits are Turkish, issued under international pressure. Academic partners supplied the language. Canopies were funded and sightlines curated. Walkways dictated what you see. Visitor centers managed the message. Protection became control. Tourism became cover. A Davos mantra, leave it for future generations, landed like a pause order. No need for a memo when funding sets the pace. The phrase reads like ethics. It operates like a brake. Excavate a little, preserve the rest, out of public reach. 2018, UNESCO inscription locked the rules in. Stricter requirements, fewer windows to dig. Seasons got shorter by design. Documentation ballooned. Time on paper, not in soil. Visitor safety became the headline. Delay was sold as protection. Ground-penetrating surveys lit up the hill, hundreds of targets, more enclosures, more anomalies, more to hide in plain sight. Radar flags contrasts, enough to map, enough to restrict. Excavation proves it. Phasing keeps it buried. Concrete underpaths, trees at a distance, optics over openness. Slabs steer feet and attention away from live zones. Drainage doubles as a lid. Canopies script the view. Clean soil returns, evidence paused, out of sight. Landscaping is managed to protect and to mask. Social media amplified what insiders suspected. Big podcasts sent it mainstream. Forums connected dots the press ignored. The pattern reads like a global playbook. Virality isn't proof. Access control is. So where does that leave us? Gobekli Tepe is extraordinary and constrained. More weights underground, off limits. Not by accident, by policy, funding, and optics. Turkish permits operate under international pressure tied to tourism. Research partners align to the same script. Careful pacing sounds scientific. It functions as managed disclosure. Be curious and skeptical. Read DAI reports, mark the redactions and delays. Check UNESCO files. Note how access is framed. Watch Schindlerfa updates. See what's opened and what isn't. Big claims do exist, and so do big gatekeepers. The site's true scale is being rationed out. Evidence points to control, not openness. The story is managed and still unfolding,